fucking stupid thing won't work. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Hey, man. Hey, we're gonna do it live. Okay, buddies? Okay, buddies? Hey, buddies. We're gonna do it live, buddies. Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome back to the Beanso. Chicken Beanso, Chicken Mucho, Chicken Enterprises, LLC, production, video, selection, and podcast. OCB's trademark. Jenny fucking Beckman. Jenny motherfucking Beck motherfucking man. Demonetized. Demonetized. I'm really trying to. Let me see if I can scope this out a little. Oh, there we goes. There we goes. How about an 8? What the fuck is going on, dude? Hype Mike back in the house. Nice to be here. Thanks, Brian. Brian's here. He's queer. He's coming for your children. Way to go, Brian. Leave those kitties alone. L chat or W chat? Who cares? Nobody's really paying attention tonight, Brian. Hey, Brian. Nobody's paying any attention. YouTube with subscriber 406. 406 subscribers for Justin Berry. Nighttime out. My horse Beans is alive. W in the chat. What I'm here to talk about tonight is Baron fucking Coleman. Because he's a piece of shit. WW in the chat. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I got so many of these. Where's the okay, we're just gonna start at the one. The only. For real, bro. Yeah, for real. You do look handsome this evening. Hey, thank you, Steady. Goodness sakes alive. Thank you, Steady. Looking very handsome. Steady's awfully beautiful all the time, Juicies. I got my fucking coffee out, man. Come smoke with me, man. I got my bong out. Come smoke with me, man. Gonna be up till about 12 and talk to people. Yeah. Way to go, Justin Barry. Nighttime out. My horse Aaron died. Brian says, hi, Steady with Beans. Steady with Beans. Okay, I'm just gonna put this photo away for now. But I've got some shit we're gonna talk about. These motherfuckers are losing their damn minds. Hi, Brian. Hey, Brian. What are you doing, Brian? I think I'm just gonna chill. Ooh, that's a coffee. Cross of Christ just joined the server. Rebel Dusta. Rebel needs to make his server, like, public. It's gonna be fucking badass. Ebony Chambers, hi Beanso. Hey, hello, how are you? Good evening. Welcome back to the Beanso, Meanso Mucho, Not So Much So Enterprises, LLC Productions, Video Selection, and Podcast Series. Trademark. It's gonna be a good show. I got a bunch of stuff planned. Out of thus. Looking like Jim Root. I don't even know who Jim Root is, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy Thursday, guys. You had school dance today? That's gay. Oh, the drama. Some people like drama. Jim Root? Oh, I know who that is. The guitar player from Slipknot. Now that you say that, yeah, I recognize him. Do I look like that guy? I don't think so. He's got much better goatee. Don't you think he's got a better goatee? He's probably got a better goatee than Beanso. in La Beans. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show, right? Sunflower, Alistair, Digital. You met Sid Wilson? Was that fun or what? Okay, so I was just, watching the interwebs when I come across this. Oh no, we did this one. Okay, so I'm watching Baron Coleman, and this is what we find on Baron Coleman's motherfucking YouTube. Might not happen often. Gotta talk about it there, bro. Don't just talk about it, be about it. So obviously this is like I want to talk about Erika Kirk tonight, and Baron Coleman, and Candace Owens. Just today, I've seen the most. What's going on here is I've seen the craziest shit today, just today, for these two channels. Obviously, Candace is losing her fucking mind ski. She's losing her marbles. And then you got Baron Coleman, who is, I think he's getting worse. Candace Owens is kind of Candace is an insufferable cunt. And there's no way around it. See you next Tuesday, baby. There's no way around it. Baron is an extremely dishonest man, which is also very bad. And these people are cultivating this type of audience. I don't know if you see some of this shit, but I just see it. And I'm like, I gotta fucking screenshot this. So he's watching the Erika Kirk thing, which I didn't watch. And he's watching her, and she's like, trying to be serious. She's crying. And he is mocking this woman, right? I don't care who the fuck you are, dude. And then you get people like this sending in super chats. I think they lost their mind. Let me just read it for you. All these characters around Charlie Kirk seem to be connected to demonic stuff and abhorrent kitty filth. They're demon pedophiles. Charlie Kirk surrounded himself with demon pedophiles. Could Erika Kirk be something like MK Ultra? Like an MK Ultra moonchild? Now, I don't know what a moonchild is. I mean, unfortunately. Rebel Duster and just one riff, baby. Kyle's back. Crispy. Bear. What kind of shitty mood are you in tonight? I don't know. I'm in a better mood tonight. I'm in a better mood. Yeah, CIA did it. Yep, CIA. These people are total zealots, dude. Look at this. Erika Kirk is MK Ultra Moonchild. And all the characters surrounding Charlie are connected to demonic stuff and abhorrent kitty filth. What does that mean? Because I don't think this person is okay. Mind you, there's a fucking kitty cat in the profile picture. Save your worst insults for another day. Good idea. Yowza. I'm just trying to figure this out. Release the Erika files. Holy shit. Release the Erika files. Let's go to the next one. She's crying, and he's like making... Oh, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Thoughts and prayers, man. Yes, I drink coffee at night. I do. I just woke up. I drink coffee. Is that crazy? I work at night. I'm a creature of the night. Does it have my comment on there? No, I don't think so. Is this the Holy Spirit in you listening? If Erika arranged Catholic priests to give the anointing of the sick, it was premeditated. She knew. Priest would know when discussion started. So in this one, these are just the people that they're like winding up, right? They're just winding these motherfuckers up and then letting them go. Nero-ragist? What are we looking at here? These are the super chats from Baron Coleman's stream tonight, where he was watching Erika Kirk do her speech, and Erika was like, getting emotional. She was trying to make it through another speech. Her fucking husband just got shot. Pretty easy. Erika Kirk at the Talking Stick Resort Casino. Buy tickets now. Dude. So I'm just so curious. And he's like, they just get wilder. Okay. So these are like the actual, he's like, okay. So he's talking about her like, have you seen her eyes? When she says the Lord or God above or Jesus, her eyes just roll, right, rolling in the back of her head, and she's possessed by a demon. He's like, she's a literal demon. And then these are the comments. Whoa, she's a demon. I saws it. Demons can't stand hearing the name of Jesus. They get angry, according to Exorcist. Look at this. Yo, she is still crying. Lamau. And some of you can't really tell because of the chat. Why is she crying? So she can't do anything right, by the way. He's also making fun of the way she's dressing now. Well, what happened to your sequins? What happened to the big flashy Elvis suit? What is she gonna do? Where's the Elvis suit? Well, hey man, you made fun of the Elvis suit, so she's wearing something more modest. Well, why'd she do that? You think she really loved Kirk? Yes, absolutely. How crazy is that? We carry the flame, baby. Dude, I mean, why wouldn't she? I don't think this was premeditated in any way, shape, or form. And also, let's talk about Candace for a second. Candace got motherfucking served papers, that fucking insufferable bitch. Erika Kirk is evil. Why would you? Okay, if Charlie was alive, would you say she's evil? Because I don't think anybody ever said anything about Erika until after Charlie was dead. I didn't even know what she looked like. Looks like she grieved quickly about Kirk. You would say it. How? How would you say that? Like, how would you say that? There's just no fucking way. Like, trust me, like, I know why people get into conspiracy theories. I know why. I don't think she grieved quickly. I am led to believe. I think what makes the most sense is she was, since they're so, religious, I think that she was called by God to like continue. Why should I care? You need a life. This is my life. Listen, this is my life. I'm grifting on the opposite side of the aisle. Thank you. I'm not grifting over the dead Charlie Kirk. I'm grifting over how bad people are treating Erika. You don't know if a widow would like to be in the public eye after their husband's death unless they were called by God. Because then nothing would stop you. If you had a higher power call you to do something, most people would just do it. And who cares what people would say? I'm just saying, that makes the least amount of assumptions. You're assuming her behavior is unorthodox. Yeah, you could argue that. But these people are saying that she knew about the death. She was in on the death. The whole TPUSA was on the death. She was culpable, meaning she should share some of the guilt. She probably got a good payout for his life insurance. Do you think money was their problem? You think she was after more money? That's what she wanted? Look here, Beanso. Did you see in the background, one of the security guards has 911 pin. Coincidence? Probably. Probably just a coincidence. Honestly. Money makes women happy. Not all women. Doesn't make Steady happy. She's been caught in many blatant lies. Like what? Like what? Like, I don't know any of the lies that she's been caught in. I haven't seen it like, this is what she said for sure. And then this is what she said again for sure. I don't know. How many of these people with opinions on her behavior have had the person they love publicly murdered? How can you say how anyone would behave? Some of it is a little unorthodox, but she's in a wave of like grief and having to run a company. There's like a million different things. There's no way like anyone can handle this shit. Like she must be praying to God, and God's like, listen, I don't know, but they're very evangelical people. Look, there's a guy in your chat with the Star of David. When I talk about 9/11, coincidence? We've never seen this dude before ever, dude. Relax. Terrible way to die. Terrible way. Let's move on to the next one. I've got so many of these. I've got a few of these, not a lot. Okay. So you might not notice any difference, but let's read. Okay, someone zoom in on her eyes. They're just still talking shit. They're like, her eyes are twitching. She's a fucking reptilian. I'm like, what? Eye from Israel. Her eyes are lifeless. What in the fuck, dude? Here we go. $10 super chat. And the award for worst actor ever goes to Erika. Can she take some of her millions and get some lessons on how to smile and not have demon eyes? The windows are the eyes of the soul. She's a demon. Isn't that is fucking crazy? No matter what she does, these people will not be satisfied. No matter what. She could come out and step down. What if she stepped down right now? What if she stepped down? And they're like, you know what? I'm just stepping down. What would happen? These people would be like, see, she's guilty of something. You can't just step down. She's guilty. You can't do that. It wouldn't be enough. So now she can't step down. What would you say if she stepped down, walked away from Turning Point? What would you say? Need to cry? She has been crying. You just want to see her cry? What would Satan want you to believe? That's interesting. What would happen? What if she stepped down from Turning Point? What would people say? Be like, that's fucking guilty. Right? Like she can't be CEO. She can't be. Zoom in on her face. I don't think I could. We could zoom in on Bean's face, but you don't. What do you mean zoom in on her face? And the whole live stream was opened up by like, oh, you know, there's a lot of studies done. When you feel unsafe because you see the way someone looks, it's real. Just because it makes you feel a certain way, it's your instincts taking over to keep you safe. See what Erika's doing? Doesn't that make you feel unsafe? She looks kind of pissed. I can barely see. Yeah, I cannot pull it off like her. I'm just saying, like, the craziness involved, the zealotry of these people, there's nothing she can do right. I mean, there's nothing. Let's check the other one out. Let's see here. Oh, this was a double doser. Speaking of demonology, I agree with Baron. I'm just waiting for her expression to morph into a black soulless eyes at some point. When Erika Kirk said Jesus, she looked like she could spew venom. Her eyes look wild. Not sure if she still has a soul. Also, Baron was like, if her head spins around like a top and she spews pea soup, comparing her to the fucking exorcist. I was aghast. I was like, holy shit, bro. Like, no shame. People always hating on Erika ever since Charlie, not before. You know what I mean? I just think it's so, I just sitting back, like, obviously I don't really have a horse in the race, right? Like, I don't have money here. I don't have money there. I'm just sitting back watching people's actions. And I'm like, wow, you guys are fucking acting crazy. You don't think she's guilty? I think she's really vulnerable right now. Right. The world has ever known he will never come as a monster. But are you insinuating that she's the devil? Who's harder, Jackie? I don't know who Jackie is. We're not going to talk about vaginas right now. No, he says. I think she's been put in a very difficult situation. I don't think it's easy. Advice for breakups, just, oh, she ghosted you? Great. Good. Look, dude, you have to walk away instantly. Go find something else to do and not another relationship. Oh, Jackie Kennedy, JFK's wife? I don't know, dude. I don't know. You tell me. Who do you think? I mean, I don't really care, right? I don't have a fucking horse in the race. But the way people are just... And answer me this. What happens? All these people are fucking wound up. What happens? What fucking happens here? What happens if Tyler Robinson is proven... Yep, walk away, block contact. Rebel already knows. What happens if Tyler Robinson is proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and his co-conspirator was Lance Twiggs and a couple leftists, and they really plotted this thing out, and the FBI can prove it? And the reason the internet hasn't got all the footage and him taking the shot and it's bad, grainy footage is because they didn't want to ruin or spoil their case against this fucking kid. What happens then? What happens? What happens? These people will not give a fuck. It's not going to be good enough. No, it was Israel. I fucking knew it. Mossad fucking bought the politicians. They bought the fucking... It was a Mossad judge. He's connected 4 generations ago to the Rothschilds, and they fucking knew it was going to happen. Lay it on us. What happened? I would love to wait until the trial so we can see the evidence. What if they have amazing evidence proving his guilt? What if they have amazing evidence proving his innocence? If he is proven innocent, then it's like, oh shit. Then there's gonna be a deeper, like, oh, there's gonna be a deeper faction, a deeper fraction. Awkward way she first presented herself after Kirk's death kind of blew up this whole mess. Okay, are we back? We're back. Imagine being accused of having something to do with your husband's murder right after it happens. I can imagine. And the problem is, Marie, you would know. That's fucked up, dude. I think if she really had something... I can't show you my muscles. 100 push-ups a day, baby. Ooh. Like, you don't trust the content of her character with good reason. Only because Charlie's dead. Charlie trusted her enough. Charlie trusted everybody in his organization. So, although this conspiracy... I gotta quit you, man. Sorry. That's okay, man. Because why? I'm just curious. It's not really gonna make a difference. Everybody outwitted Charlie. And they're like, okay, guess what? Mum's the word. Oh yeah, mum's the word? Mum's the word. Mum's the word. Charlie's like, what are you guys talking about? Well, nothing. Why don't you sit down and we'll tell ya. And they all fucking conspired to fucking just blast him. And then nobody's talking. Nobody's doing nothing. Got any Beanso on you? I'm just a gram of beans, please. 2 ounces of beans. I didn't miss how she claimed she never dated anyone. But it was televised dating show contradicting that bullshit. Are you sure? Wasn't Charlie Kirk a racist? He seemed racist. No, he wasn't a racist. He had facts about black men leaving black women. You know, he's just like regular facts. Welcome to Valhalla. So, I mean, yeah, people don't like to hear that. He was not racist at all. But to treat someone, imagine if she really was culpable. You think she could do all this stuff? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go do speaking events, I'm gonna wear a sequins dress. This is not how guilty people act either. He simply stated statistics. Yeah, because you wanna know, after he got shot, there was like those t-shirts that was like, he won every debate I ever saw. It was like, debate this, right, with him getting his neck shot. So that was them winning a debate with Charlie, because they couldn't. They couldn't win a debate with him. Charlie was a good person. If he wasn't, he was better at portraying it than his wife. Book the funeral months ahead, prove it. There's no fucking way. Prove it. This is all delusions of grandeur, my friend. Okay, here's another one. How long before Erika Kirk's head spins around? My wife's and I said right after Charlie was taken from the earth that this woman is possessed by a demon. Oh, you really said that? This guy really said that? I doubt it. Let's look at this. I demand proof of life regarding the babies, as she refers to them. Now, this woman wants proof of life regarding her kids. Are you, like, that's not the way things happen. According to herself, she can't do both jobs. I just joined as a member yesterday. I love you, Baron. You're so funny. He's so funny. You can't just like, yeah, we need to show, you can't proof of life to the internet. No saving the souls of the people that mock that. It's crazy. And why he only debated with young college students. He didn't. I don't think he just simply did that. That was his target audience, right? Getting young people to vote, changing the minds of young people. That was his goal. Y'all really trying to convince yourselves. Hey, dude, you're way too far gone. And I don't care. I'm not trying to convince you of shit. I don't need convincing. I don't need nothing. You don't buy into she was involved in the assassination, but she's not a pure soul. That's crazy. No one goes on a road show? Okay, dude. After their soulmate gets blasted. I'm telling you. It's in a very unique position. And she's a unique person. She has to be. Charlie was an extremely unique person. They were very devout Christians, and if she so felt that God spoke to her and told her to fucking do what imagine God said, do what Charlie's doing. You have to continue this for Charlie. What is she gonna do? She's going to do it. I had to take a break from the internet when it happened. Yeah, I know. I was flabbergasted. It was crazy. Anyway, the moon's still fake. Facts. I'm K-Swap Queen. I like EBT. The Jews, they created the moon. It's fake. They have the space lasers. Also, like, there's no need to prove anything to the internet. Candace is like, why can't you just release the footage of Tyler taking the shot to me? You can't answer my questions. Bitch, nobody owes you anything, right? And if this guy was really doing something for somebody else other than himself, All these little super chats, that wouldn't be there. Big super chats, that wouldn't be there. The blatant lie about dating was enough to know she isn't all she's glorified to be. So you're telling me, but what is dating, right? Don't you think that they're, so what you're saying is she said she never dated anyone, but she went on a dating show, right? Let me get this straight. in a live stream with a stash. So you're saying that one of the statements she made was, I never dated anybody before Charlie, but before Charlie, she went on a dating show. So that's the, if this was Facebook, I could post a link, but that's your position. That's what's really, yes, that's what's, rubbing you the wrong way. Do you think a dating show is actually real? Of course you don't. It's a dating show. It's a dating television show. So maybe the dating show is different than, has a different definition than dating someone. Beans, once she hugged the VP dude, went and impregnated his wife. Dude, I'm just saying, truth is important. Yeah, but if it's not false to her, it is the truth. She went on a dating show. In her mind, that's not dating someone. That's like, oh, I didn't date anybody. Like she didn't go out on a real date and like have a one night stand. She told multiple different stories about how they met. How did they meet? She was accused of an affair. Oh, she was accused. It was a Bachelor type deal, not just an app she swiped left on. A Bachelor type deal, like a television show. Queen, I see you already created a story in your mind. You sound mad? I'm always mad. Beanso's always mad. A television show is different than a real date, like a real dating. Like I'm dating Steady. Me and Steady are together in a relationship. That's real. I think you have to like date someone. You're like going out to dinner, you're going on a walk or a bowling date or a movie date, a dinner date. If me and Steady go on a television show, I don't know if I would call that, I don't know what I would call that. A television show? Erika was one of Trump's models, was she? In what way? I think he owned a lot of models, like a lot of things, right? Guilty until proven innocent, obviously. We Are Charlie Kirk is still the fucking gayest thing I've ever heard. We Are Charlie Kirk is still stupid. You should say We Are TPUSA or We Are, I don't know, some sort of movement or something. I'm just saying. I mean, I understand the sentiment, but she was, but that's irrelevant. What's the quote of the day, Beanso? She's got demon eyes. Anyway, she didn't consider that dating. Maybe she didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the big deal? Maybe she didn't consider it dating. And these motherfuckers are, I'm just like watching this live stream and I'm like, oh my God, these people are fucking nuts. I used to be this crazy. Kind of. I used to be this crazy. What's it say? It says, seems to have a split personality and or demonic oppression possession. Wouldn't surprise me. This event was her trad/innocent newfound Charlie romance version versus full-on face makeup with the stop black line devil eyes. Telling you she puts on a full face mask or lack of using makeup. Yes, it's called MK Ultra. How many times do people have to say it? She has all the symptoms of a monarch-controlled zombie. This is bananas. Seems to be at least 3 of Erika Kirk's. That sounds insane, I know. So now there's 3 Erika Kirk's. We are humans. Thank you. Rufus. Exactly. Trauma programming causes split personalities. Okay, so these people think that she's a clone. She has split personalities. There's 34 likes on this fucking thing. Fucking loony. Go to these live streams and just watch it. It's over and over. Boom, 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 boom. 20,000 fucking deep. 20,000 deep. Let's do another one. Baron, the eyes darting back and forth. Technique taught in acting school gives the appearance of looking at a person's eyes. She doesn't realize it doesn't work with teleprompters. She's in acting mode. Maybe Monarch, MK Ultra. That's not what's going on with her eyes. That woman's a demon. Look at this shit. She's a demon. And then this person's like, I'm 100% am from LA acting scene. So this person says it's acting. I'm not saying she isn't a demon or a lizard person. See, that's a little bit of satirical. A little bit of satire. People don't have the full cloning technology yet. That you can't tell them that. You can't tell them that. They won't believe you. You don't have it. They've got it. They've got it upstate down in Arizona, and the president's got it, and everybody else has got it. We most certainly have cloning technology. Yeah, there's like, we cloned a sheep and we cloned a lamb or something. Are we cloning bodies, humans? I mean, I don't know. It's fantastical. It's fantastical. I mean, I just really, I don't know what to do. This is what people think the average right-winger is. I'm willing to bet. And there's so many of these people. There's 100,000 in Candace Owens live streams. We have technology. We don't have full cloning technology. Full cloning tech. But there's 3 Erikas out there. Release the list. Yes. Now, is it what it's made out to be? Who really knows? We don't know. Tom Brady cloned his dog. Yeah, but like, dogs don't have personalities. Dogs are not as complex as humans. Paul McCartney was cloned. I mean, let's not... We have full cloning tech since WW2. I'd probably date Erika's clone, not gonna lie. Buys girl a drink. By the way, you're my girlfriend now, you clone. My dogs definitely have their own personalities. Look, dogs are in no way, shape, or form as complex as humans. They're just not. It's a lower life form, as a matter of fact. Beanso was cloned and then boned. And then I was shoned. Oh, yeah. I'm being satirical. Of course. Okay, good. I totally agree that Baron is very dishonest. I could not believe that his cult is adoring him. Thank you. I think I don't know, it's super crazy, right? Like, I don't know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. The crazy thing is he's an ex-defense attorney who quit his job so he could, because this thing, he's riding this bitch. He quit his job so he could be a YouTuber full time. Why nobody is researching why Baron is not practicing law anymore? I don't know. That's a great question. Well, who's fucking Candace Owens' husband? Who's that guy? Lab diamonds. I mean, that's all good and everything. That's all good. But Baron is like, he knows, he should know a lot of the law, and he's litigated several cases, many cases. So he knows that you can't just let your fucking strategy in the courtroom leak out to the fucking public, to the internet, to appease some group of zealots. We have the bioengineering knowledge, genetically altered kids in China. Scientists went to jail, got out, wants to do more. Making multiple copies isn't beyond what we have, but you need a full lifetime. So you would have to clone the baby and then grow the baby. Like if you cloned Erika, you're not cloning a full. This isn't Mickey 17. You're, you're you're cloning the baby, the embryo, and then it grows, right? Wouldn't it have to grow? What you put Miracle Grow in that bitch? How long ago did they grow Erika Kirk? When she was a baby? And they're like, well, like what's going on here? Really? Like these people, yep, exactly. Okay. Erika, you got a pretty mouth. I don't know. Like a Stretch Armstrong? From baby to adult in 1 year. I mean, Baron is unpleasant. Oh, I've got a picture of Baron, and he's doing the demon eyes, like totally mocking her. And I was like, dude, that is fucked up, bro. You fucking piece of shite. Look at this. There it is. This is Baron mocking Erika. This is him actually mocking her. Why? Why does he feel it necessary? But they're doing it for Charlie. They're doing the investigation. It's a proper investigation. They're doing it for Charlie. You know what would shut them up on one aspect? They say that there's a lot of them out there. Baron, that's Baron. You have the empty underground bunkers. It's not hard to imagine some crazy brainwash, isolating teaching duplicates how to behave the same. I don't know. Sure. Is it possible out there? Theoretically? Sure. But let's not make all the jumps to assumptions. Let's make the least amount of assumptions to get to the answer. I don't know. I mean, let's just try that. What if there's a kid on a roof who shot him? And then they actually caught the kid. And there are no fucking clones. And there is no fucking exploding mic. And there is no fucking palm gun. And there's no fucking Mossad. And there's not 200 people in on this conspiracy where the only person that benefits is what? His wife for a couple mil on a fucking life insurance policy? That's Barron's Trump's clone twin right there. Let's just not do... She lost both sides of her tiny, tiny mind. Let's just not. Don't forget the mic gun. It's a mic-shaped charge. It is a shaped charge. And they said, if they just released the recording off the microphone, that would put that theory to rest. Because if it's a shaped charge in the microphone, then boom, the recording explodes. And there is no recording afterward. But they say, if they get the audio from the microphone, lapel explosive. Well, what if they produce the audio? Well, you can't say lapel explosive. That's what I'm saying. None of this is gonna fucking work for any of these people. No patsy, no cementing over the crime scene, no announcement about the forensics. You can't make forensic announcements until you're in court. What's wrong with you? Oh, Roswell. Oh, I see. Aliens and time warps and fucking sand worms. I cannot stand the male podcasters are telling evil things about Erika. Females are just envious of her because she's a beauty queen. She is a beauty queen. I'm sure Charlie wanted his wife to be mocked with several conspiracies surrounding her. And definitely, dude. So many conspiracies, so little time. Look at this guy. Magic tricks are mind-blowing till you know how it's done. Yes. But let's just make the least amount of assumptions here. I think there's a kid who just shot him. And I think he's innocent, until the state can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt that he is guilty. With proof, not just evidence, proof. Oh, I thought I was talking about how fast the left were judge and jury over ICE agents without the forensics. Oh, well, that too. Even if you have the who and the how and the why, would there still be open to speculation and conspiracy? Yes. People are still gonna do it. So we believe the feds? No, that's the thing. I'm sitting back and I'm waiting, right? I'm taking this picture down, by the way. I'm sitting back and I'm waiting. Beanso's waiting for the trial. I'm waiting for the trial. I'm waiting for the evidence to be presented by the prosecution, which is over here, and the defense, which is over here. They're going to be fighting it out. These people are probably going to lie, and these people are probably going to lie. These are not feds, these are state prosecutors. And the truth, it probably is going to exist in a small fraction of space and time, right about here. This is what we're looking at. This is the truth. Defense, prosecution, truth. Right there. Just a little fucking nut hair of a truth. That's what you get. I cannot stand males who are telling horrible things about Erika. What about the females? Candace is doing it too. Does she get a pass because you're on Team Woman? Of course not. Waiting for what? Everything presented so far makes no sense. You don't have the full fucking story. You don't have the story from the defense. You don't have the story from the fucking prosecution. They gave the media a couple little dabs. Hey, we got the guy. Everyone can chill out. There's not a fucking murderous guy on loose, okay? Don't panic. We caught the guy. That's what that is. Reptilians. They're all reptilians. I'm freezing in negative weather in New York. I hate it. That's all coming tomorrow for us. Tomorrow night. I'm going to go to the grocery store tomorrow and kind of stock up on a few things. Steady with beans in the chat. Cheers, steady. Never heard about Charlie or Erika before his death, but I'm disgusted by all the people who criticize Erika. There you go. Candace included. I saw Charlie Kirk on a few podcasts that I watched, and I was like, smart man, yeah. And I saw America Fest the year Trump got elected. So I saw a couple of his stuff. I didn't go out and follow him until after he died. And then I was like, let me check into this. And I was like, oh, he was a great debater, master debater. People just want answers. Some people just want answers. Some people just want to see the world fucking burn. And some people are just there for the entertainment. And it's sad that it comes at the cost of Charlie's. And you know what? Hard to please. Yeah, what's up, dude? I'll say this again. When I was in Candace Owens' live stream, out of 100,000 people, when I said, let's burn TPUSA to the ground, Charlie probably wouldn't mind. My comment is the only comment that got fucking sniped. That I noticed. My comment went up, and then boop, you see it. You know how it like fucking disappears when someone snipes your comment? It's disgusting that people are looking at her life before Charlie. She was 30 when they met. Because she was dating, but it's normal to date. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know much. I often ski when I eat spinach. That's Popeye right there. Heard we can teleport anywhere in the world in 15 minutes. Is that true? Sure, man. You can probably do an astral projection. Controlling the narrative. He who pays the band picks the music. I don't know. This is just an easy topic to talk about without me getting myself in trouble, right? I'm not trying to get demonetized or in trouble. I just got paid from YouTube. Cheers. to everybody that supported me last month. We just got paid from YouTube for the first time, no, the second time since remonetization. So thank God we're doing okay. I just need to keep it smooth and cool, and I need to stop using slurs. And congratulations, we made it. Thank you. I just need to relax on all the slurs, and I think the channel will be okay. We're gonna do some more yay, taco motherfucking time. Haven't saw Taco in a while, but he is west. He's super far west coast. What slurs have you said? All of them. But can you do it? That remains to be seen, my friend. I will try. I'm going to try because, you know, people aren't buying as many computers as they once was. That's pretty much all I had tonight, man. I saw that live stream and I was like, what the? Oh, I guess we could talk about the cease and desist letters. This is another point of contention. Now that TPUSA has sent out cease and desist letters, somehow that makes them more guilty. Candace says, why don't you just call me? Why don't you just call me? You don't have to send me a cease and desist letter. I feel like I'm an attorney because all this legal stuff I'd be going through. How much are they paying at Turning Point to trash Candace? I don't know. I don't think they are. They sent a cease and desist letter out to her. And somehow that makes them more guilty. Guilty of what? What? Glad you are healing, Cody. Candace isn't bad, bro? What do you mean? She isn't bad? Carpe buy it, bitch. Carpe. Tell me to stop and I'll stop. She's like, okay, stop. I'm not going to stop just because you said something. She's better than Alex Jones? No, but there is a very strong connection there. Alex Jones is a conspiracy theorist with facts to back it up. Candace is just a conspiracy theorist. She doesn't really have the receipts. She hasn't been right about anything. She's not right. She just, listen to her show. I feel like, it kind of feels like Andrew has a part to do with it. I think he knows. It feels like he knows. I just get the vibes and it feels like, when's the last time you watched Alex Jones say, I don't know, it just feels like the globalists are after us. I think the globalists are after us and they're going to come down and smoke my milkshake. No. Alex Jones is right a lot. Dude. And she's not. She's just not. She had the video that the CIA didn't exist, though. What? She had what video? She had the video that the CIA didn't exist? Doesn't make sense. Candace is my son, and I don't want custody. Keep the bitch. I feel like Alex Jones is controlled opposition. What? What? She's actually right on. Candace is right. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't do it, dude. It's happening again. It's happening. Oh my God, it's happening. Barry, I knew you were in the CIA. Drop a like if you believe in conspiracy theories. Candace. Oh my God. Candace is married to some fucking Jewish Christian coalition leader. He's a British dude. They got married in like 10 days. They were introduced by the crown jeweler of the king and queen. If anybody is a Mossad operative or controlled opposition because they can be bought and paid for, it's probably Candace. I just feel like it's Candace. I don't know about you, but I get bad vibes from Candace. I think Candace, it's just my opinion here, allegedly. I think Candace had something to do with it. Bean should replace Trump at this point. I mean, come on, man. I don't think I could. She's as good as your mustache. Hell yeah. Let's invite Candace on for an interview on the Beanso live stream. That'd be fucking fire. Be fire. You know how many people would watch? I mean, tens of thousands. Politics or a circus? Well, this ain't quite politics, is it? Yodelay-ee-oo. I don't think I would do a good job replacing Trump. He's in the fucking pocket right now. Dude's in the pocket. Destiny, YouTuber, is by far the worst, though. Is he still on YouTube? I thought he just went to Twitch. That dude is really bad. Destiny is... Oh my God, dude. You know he's on Adderall 100% of the time. Have you ever seen that dude not on Adderall? I haven't. Would you like Candace to be on the Bean Podcast? She would never take a Bean Pod interview. There's no way. She doesn't take interviews and... Nah. Would I invite her on the show? Yeah. Why not? 1,700 million fucking subscribers. It would be fucking bananas. But then I would just get all the death threats, dude. I would get all the hate from Candace. Candace has actually been caught in lies. Do you know this? She said that she was taking a break and she was hiding because she almost got assassinated by the French people. The French battalion almost assassinated her, so she like went into hiding. But also she was photographed at that Thanksgiving party with Tucker Carlson. You want to talk about a lying bitch? See you next Tuesday. Candace. But who are you? Who is Beanso? Who is Beanso? I'm just a bean. I'm just a bean out here. Lizard's got a lizard, you know what I'm saying? They all lying. Yeah. I mean, they're grifting. That's what she's doing. She's purposefully lying to make shitloads of cash. Baron Coleman's making so much money, he quit being an attorney. How much money does it take for you to just quit your fucking 9-to-5 attorney job, working at a private firm, getting paid bank, to fucking be a YouTuber? How much? Just ask. Like, I'm just asking questions here. I'd love to see what questions you'd come up with to ask her. First question I would say, hey, Candace, you love Charlie, right? You're a big friend of his. Why do you have super chats all the fucking time? If you're not doing it for money, turn the super chats off. Would you be willing to do that, Candace? Candace, would you be willing to shut down super chats and monetization for the sake of Charlie? Just for the sake that, just to show people as a good faith that you're not doing this for all the fucking money. Would you? And she would say no. That's just Beanzo's first question. Better question, please. Better question? I don't know. That's my only question. It'd be a bad interview. She wouldn't take it. Has anybody watched her episodes? She doesn't need money unless her rich husband doesn't give her an allowance, which he probably does. Hillary Clinton or Queen of England? Queen of England died. So if you watched her show, have you been able to like put anything together? You watched all of them? Have you been able to tie anything together? Have you been able to like because she does this stream of conscious rambling where it's like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Yes, we're all fucked. What do you mean? I can't understand what she's saying. She's never makes a point. Can't handle the truth. I don't ever get a real point from Candace. Like, what are you trying to say? You'll never get justice for CK. What if Tyler Robinson is proven beyond a reasonable doubt, where any reasonable, rational individual could see that the evidence is proof that Tyler Robinson murdered Charlie Kirk? What then? You're going to be unreasonable? The feds did it. Oh my God, what a fucking cop-out. What a fucking cop-out. You know what a cop-out is? That's a fucking cop-out. So you're telling me if the evidence turns into proof, right? Because you have evidence, then you have proof that he murdered Charlie. You wouldn't believe it because, oh, of course, the fucking IDF did it. Oh, his microphone exploded. It's proven. This person is brain dead. It's proven. It's not proven. What if they give you the audio recording from the microphone and there's a recording after the fact, after the shot? No, it's what it really looks like. Whatever, dude. This is what I'm talking about. These people are unreasonable. Federal government is a lot more shady than you dismiss. That's not true. No. I know they're shady. I've been on the government is shady team since 2001. You know, since I was old enough to give a fuck about politics. I've been on this team like for 25 years. Almost 25 years. That's not how it works. How what works, dude? Holograms, trapdoors, students all new. All I know is I have no idea. Who cares? We care. So MK Ultra is not a thing. Are PSYOPs not a thing? I never said that. I said, what if the evidence proves beyond a reasonable doubt that Tyler Robinson shot the guy? What are you going to do? Feds did it. Mossad did it. What if they release the evidence that there's fucking recording after after it gets shot from the lapel mic? What are you going to do then? Well, I guess it wasn't the lapel, but it was something else. Just admit you're a brainwashed zealot and nothing will be good enough because you've got yourself in this frenzy over the internet. It's so, I'm just sitting back watching it. I really don't care one way or the other. That's how I find comfort online. They're just bots. They gotta be. Cheers. Like Lee Harvey. They shot him. They shot Lee Harvey. So 30-06 did it? I didn't say that. That's another problem. What is the evidence that it was a 30-06? What if in court it's a different gun? Oh my God, it's a 22. Oh my God, these people are gonna all have to change their theories. What am I saying? I'm saying we don't have any evidence. They said it. Oh yeah, the FBI said it was a 30-06. The FBI also gave you a random photo. They didn't give you the photo of the gun. What if it's not? It would be much more interesting. Go research it. Research what? There is no evidence online. There's no actual state evidence online. We don't have a picture of the gun that they found. Goon to the moon, baby. Wasn't a 30-06? Maybe it wasn't. They's your opinion. Yeah, and you share the opinion of 20,000 people. 20,000 clones out there. 100,000 Candace clones. You share that opinion. No, man, no. Yeah, dude, yeah. Why I ask is, and then call us bots. This is a liberal or conservative punching bag women do. This what? Dude, this guy is a bot, right? I mean, you can't spell, don't know what you're doing, talk to text, not making no sense. That's a bot. This guy's crazy or paid? Well, I'm definitely paid, living leg and paid in the shade. Shabbat shalom, baby. Shabbat fucking shalom. I won't be streaming on Saturday because it's Shabbat, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't a 30-06, you'd think he was hit by a cannon? All I'm saying, bad typo, my bad, brother. Yeah, you can restate it. You need new curtains? Like on my face? If anyone understands ballistics, 30-06 is a powerful round. Right. I'm just saying, we don't have the evidence. They're not giving you the gun. I mean, we could all just not give a fuck. I've always been, like, I've been interested in court cases since, like, 2021. And I've also been anti-establishment, anti-government since 2001. So, like, this is my team. This is my team. They lying. That all we do know. Who's lying? They're just, I think what happened, right? They had a press conference. They had to calm everyone down. Don't panic. We caught the guy. It was a gun, 30-06. Here's a picture. You know the picture they showed on the news wasn't the rifle that they found. I've seen 30-06 ballistic testing. I've been following this whole thing. Baron Coleman, Valhalla, Ian Carroll. I've seen all the videos that everyone's seen. Yeah, when you shoot a dummy with the 30-06, boom, the neck just explodes into a pink mist. But that, yes, that is a ballistics test, right? But that's not like scientific, nor is it the actual gun, right? That's not the actual gun. We don't know what the gun is. We don't know. We don't have the fucking actual gun. We don't have his gun, do we? What if there is evidence out there that we don't have yet? We don't have all the evidence. You can't just say he was shot by a 30-06 because they said so. But also they're lying. We can't believe anything they say. But it was a 30-06. Well, come on, dude. Just wait till the fucking court case. Why'd they clean up the crime scene the next day? Not true. It was not the next day. And the reason why they fucking put concrete down is because they didn't want their students walking over a bloody patch of grass. And like, remember, like people have to go back to school there, right? And it's a little fucked up if you were at school and somebody got blasted and then assassinated. Saying who cares is like saying who cares about the Epstein files. Yeah. Young Bushimi, yes. Why did they put all kinds of shit that makes no sense? Okay, too soon? I'm just saying we don't have the fucking evidence, right? Now, if they convict Tyler beyond a reasonable doubt with tons of fucking evidence, what now? What then? What then? If a reasonable person can come to the conclusion based on the factual evidence that he's the shooter, then what? It's not going to be enough for you. Then it's over? I hope so, but it won't be. I've seen these people in the chats, Baron Cole, like all the chats, Coach Colin. These people are not going to give up. It's not going to be enough. You like this monologue? It definitely is a monologue. Okay, so what is Candace Owens lying about? Candace Owens is lying about the FBI needing to send her the evidence. She knows that the evidence cannot be sent to her, yet she is still saying, why don't you just send me the evidence? Like Brigitte Macron, just send me a picture of your vagina and I'll stop calling you a chick with a dick. She knows that she can't get the evidence. We won't believe the kangaroo court bullshit. There you go. There you go. You may be entitled to financial compensation with J.G. Wentworth. What's done is done. Hate to say it, but we can't take back the past nor change it. I'm talking about the future fucking court case, right? This is like, we're still waiting on the court case. So when you figured out who done it, then what? What does it solve? And how does it affect you personally? That's why I'm saying I don't have a horse in the race. But you know what I do have? I have 68 minutes of me talking about a subject that I can speak on, which is better than last night when I'm just like, I don't know what to do tonight, guys. I'm fucking tired and I'm ready to go to bed and I'm just faking gay. So, Rebel gets it. But you're not saying anything. You're not listening. I want people to step back and put your opinions aside and listen to what Baron Coleman is doing. He's making fun of Erika Kirk, calling her a demon. And then all these people, it's breeding this kind of thing. It's breeding people just attacking her. And they don't have any real thoughts about it. If you were the chief investigator, would you be the first step or the first witness? If I was the chief investigator, I would have my lips fucking sealed. And I would have everything on paper, ready to go to court. And I wouldn't be talking to the internet and be like, oh, you guys want to know something? I know, just calm down. I got you right here. Here's my evidence. Oh, sorry, I just blew my load all over this evidence. Who gives a shit about Erika Kirk? Oh my God, Charlie, right? Charlie's kids. Charlie has kids. These are the like, they've just, you don't care about the kids then, obviously. Yeah, who gives a fuck about those kids? Charlie had kids, fuck them. The kids need a mom, fuck her. Oh, dude, I love Fuentes. Controversial club moment that broke the internet and made the Jews cry like some of the Jews in the chat. I did see that. He's a wang-aff, dude. I'm against attacking her, but it's a little sus. She's going on a tour wearing sparkling pantsuits and coming out to the stage like WWE wrestler after your husband just died. Justin Berry, nighttime out, my husband just died. That's fucked. Well, check it out, dude. Unless, look, Bryson, unless she was called to it by God. Hey, what if she had a dream and Charlie came to her in a dream? And then also God came to her in a dream and they're both like, hey, babe, get on the road and do the shit. Somebody's got to do it and you're going to do it. She would do it, nonetheless. Nonetheless. Flaming Shaw's back. Fuck Charlie, he talked too much. That what happened. Dude, you're dumb. You need to read something, dude. You need to read a paper. You need to read a fucking book. You need to read a magazine. You gotta stop beating your fucking meat like it stole something. This kid needs to read a book. We're doing good, dude. Welcome back to YouTube, Flaming Shaw. You got serious issues, my man? Jamal's the one that comes in and is like, I'm trans. I'm trans. Okay. But I got issues. But Jamal on dick is like, I'm a trans. The amount of illiteracy that passes through this chat is appalling. It's every chat, dude. It's every chat. You ever been to a fucking intellectual mobile live stream yet? Nope. Rebel Duster, just one riff, baby. There was a comment I wanted to learn. Charlie Kirk lives on through his children. Fuck him. Okay, yeah, Bryson said that. I'm just saying, dude. As someone whose father was killed, I wouldn't wish that on my worst fucking enemy. Sorry to hear that, man. It sucks. It sucks, dude. Just wait for the evidence. That's what I'm saying. If the evidence comes out and says that Tyler is innocent, oh, then it's gonna go fucking haywire. If Tyler has a fucking attorney, I think he's got shitty attorneys. He needs $250,000 to prove his innocence. I don't know if he's made it there. Actually sickening to see people glorify such things. It's sad, dude. It's pretty sad. But if Tyler proves his innocence in a court of law, beyond a reasonable doubt, then it's gonna go fucking bananas. And I'll be like, wow, interesting. Well, who did it? Who did it? I don't know. And it could go both ways. But you know, court is strictly who can tell the best story, the most convincing story, right? I mean, we all know the O.J. Simpson trial. O.J. Simpson's attorneys told the better story. Later, it came out that, oh yeah, O.J. did kill her, and the jury was biased because of Rodney King. You know what I mean? It's totally understandable. So we know, like, if you win in court, doesn't necessarily mean you're guilty or innocent. I mean, doesn't necessarily mean you're innocent, even though you won in court. So, I mean, perfect analogy. Sorry, nobody said a GoFundMe for him. I know. It was Oprah. You want to stop in and say hi before I got to go to work tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks, Flamer Straw. Welcome back to YouTube. So I'm just saying, it would be super interesting if he's innocent. I would be like, holy shit. And you know what? I watched his latest court appearance, and I will say the prosecution is already kind of, it's like the judge is giving them softballs, and he's like waiting to catch it, but instead of catching it, it just hits him in the face. It's like, poof, and it falls to the ground, and he's not even going for it. And then you got the defense, who's like, he's kind of getting softballs too, and he's just cranking them out. Crack, crack. So, I don't know. I don't know, he might do it. It really depends on what OJ said. No, OJ didn't say that. Come on, OJ didn't say it. It was his attorney. I forget his name. Oh my God, that's so true. If the glove doesn't fit, you must quit. You don't want him to have a GoFundMe, but I'm surprised nobody did it. I know, me too. His lawyer said that. Yeah, I forget. Johnny Cochran. Johnny Cochran said that. Yeah, that's right. Like, court cases are very interesting. You know what I'm saying? I like to watch court cases. I've seen several hours and hours and hours of court cases since 2021. Amber Heard, Kyle Rittenhouse, Murdoch, Karen Reed. Super interesting. Super interesting. Front pop shoves matter. Yeah, that's true. It was killing me when I was about to look it up. Johnny Cochran. Yep. Yeah, that's him. Got it. Yeah, it was me too. I was like, oh, I know this guy. I know what he looks like. I could probably give you a fucking drawing of him. You watch the body language. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I want to see the trial. And due to the last court appearance, like, the defense is looking pretty good. They're arguing. So the defense filed a motion that the state is, they have some sort of conflict of interest because the attorney, the prosecuting attorney, his daughter was at the event. So it's going to bias the attorney, right? The prosecuting attorney. So they filed a motion to remove them. And he was pleading to the judge, like, hey, the prosecuting attorney and the whole team, they need out. But while we find another attorney to rule on this motion, we do know that, you know, the whole team needs to go do interviews. They need to build their case. That's fine. But we don't want this team of lawyers making the decision about their own biases. We need someone else to make that decision. So he's already like, he's making a good point. And the judge came back and was like, okay, got you. So then the judge was addressing the prosecution. And he's like, softball. And the prosecution's like, what? What? And the judge was like, oh my God, dude, I can't give it to you. Like, the judge is not just going to give it to you, but he threw you a softball. He can't also catch it for you. So whatever. I'm like, oh geez, not gonna be good. They're catching the softballs for sure. Yeah. What do you think, the Las Vegas shooting? Oh, dude, total fucking government psyop. I think they tried to murder a fucking, I don't know, some Indian guy, right? Some Al Shabat. I don't fucking know. But it definitely wasn't the one lone gunman up in the room. That's for sure. See what I'm saying? You don't know me. I've been on this team of government conspiracies for fucking 20 years. Welcome to the fucking party just now. The Karen Reed case was so complicated, so many different factors and characters. Not at all. It was not complicated. Not complicated. It was a case of some fucking, what was it? It was a case of one drunken night, a jealous cop beat the shit out of another dude, another cop, right? They fucking drug him inside. He dies. They drug him outside. Oh, I think they fought in the garage. They drug him outside and blamed it on Karen Reed. Like, they fucking popped her fucking, like her taillight and shit. There's no way she fucking hit him. Go back and watch the evidence presented by the prosecution about how the taillight was damaged. And then compare that to the defense's version of how the taillight was damaged. And you're like, oh yeah, these people are honestly conducting, like the defense was honestly conducting research and the prosecution was just lying. Just watch those two things. That's the end of the case. That is it. MBS, meaning what? It's been a while. I'll have to return to it. That's all you need. You need the prosecution and the defense's version of how the taillight got broken. And then you can honestly see the prosecution, like, there's a moment where he like leans in to he's trying to create an outcome, right? And the defense is just trying to record the outcome with their testing. The prosecution is trying to create the outcome. Have you ever seen what the dead body looked like? That was a dog bite. Who had dogs? Oh yeah, I forgot those two fucking assholes that lived at that house. Karen Reed case was a beautiful example of the type of cop fuckery that happens in our country. Yeah, corrupt ass cops. Boom. Blame it on Karen Reed because she had a leaky balloon knot. Didn't see that actually. Dude, I'm just saying that I've been interested in cases and I've been following cases and I know how this shit goes. That's why, and you know what everybody was saying? She's a cop killer. She fucking killed a cop. Oh my God, she killed the cop. I can't believe you think she's innocent. I'm like, she's innocent, dude. Did you see the trial? No, I didn't see the trial, but I read online and she killed a cop. Oh God. I just want to strangle somebody. It's so frustrating. We'll go back and make an informed decision. That bitch was innocent of like the murder. And that's the thing, like some of these people aren't great people, right? They get into bad situations that kind of suck. Not everyone is Johnny Depp, you know, just getting fucking savagely abused by some crazy bitch. And it's not that black and white a lot of times. Karen Reed, I think, was just like, you know, she was like 40 something. She was trying to like lock down a man. And they just didn't, he was like, nah, I don't really want locked down. But somebody else got jealous and then somebody died. I've always thought she was innocent. No one pays attention to her. She was innocent as fuck. It was just a bunch of corrupt cops and there's all kinds of evidence. Like when they brought her car into the station, like a lot of the security tapes went missing. And then there's the text exchanges between all the fucking The state troopers, the cops, they're all like in on this fucking whole deal. So we agree with everything, but Candace is full of shit. Yes, and nothing weird about Charlie Kirk's situation. Candace is grifting. She's a very intelligent person who has, I think she's treating it just like Brigitte Macron, just like I'm treating the situation. I'm here conducting business. This is business. This is entertainment. This is topics. This is a live stream. I'm conducting business. Pays attention to the facts or does their own research. Yep. Is she full of shit? Yeah, she knows better. But she's creating this kind of show. So does Baron Coleman. He knows not to talk about certain things. Ian Carroll knows what he's doing too. These people know what they're doing. Look, and then you got people like Erika Kirk is John Benet Ramsey. God. Well, Brigitte is a man. Probably. Candace is just grifting. You literally said that about Candace the other day. She's smart. She's just making tons of money. I'm not hating on Candace. I'm not saying what she's doing is stupid. I'm not calling her ignorant. I'm calling her a grifter. She's a smart person who's making shitloads of cash, and I'm not hating on that. I'm saying it's creating this whole environment. I was talking shit on Baron Coleman because he's making fun of Erika. I just think it's in bad taste. It's not very classy. Whatever. That's just my personal opinion. Feel like the weather's worth talking about? I don't think it's actually like just like cold weather. I think there's some sort of solar storm happening. There's a lot of factors. It's not just a normal storm. It's not like, oh, it's gonna snow. It's like really gonna be fucking bad. Brigitte, probably a man. I think Chad's getting a little smarter, it seems. Welcome, noobs. Rebel Dasta. It does work like that. Like if I have a good topic to talk about and I can intellectually stimulate an audience, then the audience that does stick around is intellectually stimulated. You cultivate this audience. Like the toilet seat guy, he's so pissed that no one is intellectual in his stream. Well, dude, you did live brain rot for months and months and months and months, and you cultivated this childish audience. And now you're pissed off that your audience is childish? I just want to fucking pow. Let's talk about CERN. That's interesting. She is. I'm not either. Oh. Isn't John Benet Ramsey the girl that went missing? No, she died. She was murdered. What about Epstein? Super sketchy. He probably was a Mossad agent. People are writing incomplete sentences, even using correct punctuation. What the fuck's going on, dude? Here because of the mustache. Thank you. Who do you think winning the next election? Democrats. Bravo, chat. Yeah, the scat man. Epstein's alive. I mean, maybe. I probably wouldn't rule it out. Now, there's a deep conspiracy there with Epstein, too. Like, he had money and power, a lot of power. Didn't care about money because of all the power. So who knows? We're not in school. No, that's right. Why do you think Democrats? Well, I mean, just look at the political climate. ICE are Nazis. These people are also in a frenzy. Like, the federal government are Nazis. It's just going to flip back and forth, dude. Pendulum always swings back. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. That's just kind of how it's going to go. Look at the angles. ICE is the law. Look, dude, I'm just telling you what I see in the political climate. People are probably going to vote Democrat, right? And they're also they're political ideologues. And there's no talking them out of anything. So just let them do what they want to do, man. Who cares? I mean, I know it's like bad for the country, and I don't know, man. We still got some time, and we'll probably lose the midterms, and it's going to be a big fucking deal. And Charlie's dead. So we can't really get him to like get the movement and get these young people to vote. We need a new party for the people. Beans for prayers. I'd make a pretty good dead prayers. Ice is pretty chill, dude. MDL formatted, you mean? Rebel Desta? And just one riff, baby. Midnight Deluxe. What do you think about Venezuela? I don't know shit about Venezuela. I bet there was some secret microwave technology we blasted those dudes with. That's probably true. That's why we are Charlie Kirk. It's so cringy, dude. You gotta stop saying that. You gotta. Nick Shirley, I think he's funny. Oh, here's the problem with Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley's like, why are these daycares got blacked out windows? And then you can't, the doors are locked and the windows are blacked out. Nick Shirley, I got something for you, man. Nick Shirley, okay. How possible is it for a third party to actually take shape? Impossible. It's nil. Good morning from Louisiana. I'm brand new. But you're absolutely adorable. Uniparty system. Exactly. There's no getting around that. Nick Shirley doesn't know. You want to know why they probably chose daycares to hide the fraud? Because you can black the windows. Because you can lock the doors. It's a daycare. You can't walk into a fucking daycare off the street. You can't go up to a daycare and peer through the windows. That's probably why they chose daycares as a cover-up. I'm not saying that those daycares are real. I'm saying that's why they chose daycares as a cover-up. But in his mind, he's like, well, why do they lock the doors? Why do they black the windows out? It looks like a prison. Well, yeah, because you can't fucking do it. You can't walk off the street and walk into a daycare. That's not safe. And you can't be peering through the windows either. Now, there are rules and regulations and different... That's why you go tour daycares. I want to come and do a tour of your daycare. Okay, we'll set you up with a time and a day, and you got to be here on time, and we got to let you in. Taz being smart tonight, MDL. Yes, indeed. We're having a very good discussion. Because it's not all your mom jokes tonight, you know what I mean? So it's very... I just don't know how he missed that. Obviously, he's young, doesn't have kids. But the guy he's with, Mike, he also is weird. No kids, Mike. Never been married, Mike. You don't have any grandkids, no nieces, nephews. You're just a loner at 50-something years old. Never... What happened? You've never had to interact with a daycare before? Grifting is accurate. Still shots taken out of context for political gain. I'm just saying, dude. Like, yes, daycares have to be closed down like that. But these two guys don't. And then also, nobody in their whole circle has said, like, hey, buddy, they kind of have to be like that. You gotta say it was pretty sketchy. No, this is what I'm saying. The fraud are using daycares as a front because they know, the fraudsters know, whoever, like not Somalians, obviously, but whoever set those LLCs up and did all the paperwork and shit, they said, we need daycares. Why do you need daycares? Well, we can lock the doors at all times and we can black the windows out. So like, nobody can come in. You have to call to set an appointment up. That's why they're using daycares as a cover. Because you can't do these things. My name's not Mike, but I get your point, my bro. You just happen to fall into that category. But I believe you're smart enough to know that daycares do this as like just to protect kids, right? I mean, but nobody in their whole circle has been like, oh, hey, Nick Shirley, you know, daycares, you kind of look a little silly when you're like, why is the door locked and why are the windows blacked out? Because they have to be like that. Instead, you should say, these people are using daycares as a cover because they can lock the doors. So they can fucking black the windows out. Anyways, mid in the hay. See you, Beanso. Peace. Hell yeah, dude. They didn't have no kids inside. Yes, I know. But why are the doors locked? And why are the windows closed? Well, it's because they're using daycares as a front. Because daycares... Oh, come on, Jack. Get with the fucking program. How about Trump pardoning somebody? I don't care. I encountered a fake business in Washington, not just Somali. Somalis do have their own area of Seattle. They do not assimilate. Oh, no, dude. She was like, I'm scared. I'm scared of you. He's like, why? Because of your color. He's like, what? You're scared of me because I'm white? Said plenty of fake Somali businesses everywhere. It's not like they try to hide it. Yeah, and they probably found out that, hey, daycares is a good way to do it. You can get federal grants and funding, and you can keep your doors locked, and you can black your windows out. Because the average person, or the average parent, or whatever, they kind of, if you're an aunt or an uncle, or a fucking grandma or a grandpa, or a parent, you kind of know, like, oh, this is how they work. You can't go into a public school off the street. You can't go see kids. Like, let's just fucking go to the high school or the elementary school. That shit is locked down tight. I almost made a comment on a video of his, but I didn't want to waste my time. Not many listen or think for themselves. It's crazy. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, dude, what? Why? I know a couple of people that work endlessly in schools for young kids, and it's super difficult from what they tell me. One is in a Montessori school system. The other one is Waldorf. Wow. So our government believes a fraud YouTuber. They shall be arrested for wasting our tax money. Yes. So our government believes a fraud YouTuber. He's not a fraud YouTuber. He's just, he's ignorant about how daycares are ran. And he didn't make that connection. I don't understand that connection didn't hit. They stand in front of the windows all day. Montessori, thank you. Montessori, whatever, something like that. Listen to Lucius Aurelian and then tell me how to pronounce things. That guy's frustrating, but also right about enunciation. Because the connection is not that he was so, like, Nick Shirley was surprised that the doors were locked and the windows were blacked out. He's like, that proves it. Well, that doesn't prove it. What proves it is, like, the shit on paper, and there are no kids there. That kind of, there you go. Thanks. The Leering Center, right. Like, these are big red flags. The red flag isn't the doors are locked, because that happens all over the place. The connection is they're using daycares so they can lock the door and look normal. And they can black the window out and look normal. That's normal. What's not normal is the funding, the people they run into on the street, the interviews that they try to get, and they can't get an application. Like, these are, like, the big red flags. If you can't get an application to a daycare because they don't know why, they're like, I don't know. Jack's still leering right now. Okay. We'll take it easy on you. Bullseye. Ben is in the house. Yo, what up, Ben? What's cracking? What's up? How'd the government miss that? Because the government did that. Because the government are crooks. They didn't miss it. They probably just did it on purpose. You live, you learn. You're stuck in a vagina because of the winter storm. Fuck yeah, dude. What a great place to be. Oh, Vegas. Fucking Vegas. Oh, because what, are you flying? They do not care. No, somebody's getting paid some of the money. Whoever, like, pushed it through is like, oh yeah, I'll sign off on this. They stuff it in their pocket and they're like, there you go. SHOT Show brought me here, and the weather is keeping me here. Hell yeah, dude. Like a gun show? What does your title mean? I'm unaware of it. Can you explain some, please? Yeah, I wrote it down on a card. Here. You can read it while I read a chat. I should stop paying taxes. You should. Oil? Who said anything about the oil? Bitch, you cook it? You're pretty damn quick, Beanso. I've been around for a while, dude. I'm telling you, I've been on this train for 20 fucking, almost 25 years. This is my party, bro. This is my party. They'll probably fucking hammer down on me one day because I'm like, I'm not anti-government. I'm just like anti-corruption. The people in the government lie so fucking much. And they're crooked as fuck. They'll tell you whatever they want you, what you think they want you to hear. They divide the people because the people are the only people with power. I don't pay any taxes, no property or sales tax or income taxes. Fuck yeah. You bought 40 Sprites? Nice. Do you trust the government? No. Dude, this is my party. I haven't trusted the government in a long fucking time. A long time, dude. You probably weren't even born, bro. My Maserati is actually a Chevy. Right, yeah. Mine too. Dude, I gotta take a piss. Too much. Christ is Lord. Wait a minute. I was listening to the Rebel Duster show last night, and this got really interesting. Is Jesus God? Or is Jesus like the son of... There was this like Jesus and God thing where it's like... I was like, this is way too interesting, dude. Because there's like two factions of people where it's like, oh, Jesus is God. It's like, well, I don't think so. Jesus is like the son of God. There's like two different factions. I didn't really make this connection. It's the Trinity, the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. I'll be doing a Christology on my next stream. I know, I'll be there, dude. Not me taking a 30-minute nap or anything, and it's 6 hours later. Motherfucker needed to sleep. Jesus is God. So look, Jesus is both Son and Father, and Jewish. God say you shall not worship any other gods. Okay, you watched both Rebel Usher streams this morning. Interesting. He was referring to the Son of God. Jesus is the Son of God. See what I'm saying? I started to lean that way. I was like, damn, I'm getting an education over here. Just like me, I'm a dad, but also a son and a brother and a cousin and a sister and a mother. Jesus ain't never been to Jerusalem. I just worship God. Over 2,000 years, and you guys still live in fiction. Prove it's been 2,000 years. What's your proof? Somebody told you? Jesus was 100% Jewish. Hardly anyone actually... I like this Anatoly Fomenko character, right? The Russian mathematician, Anatoly Fomenko, who was like rewriting the chronology of history. What is it, chronology? Who gives a shit, independent? Touch grass. No shit. Everybody needs to touch some grass. We will be doing a deconstructing Trinitarianism episode soon. See, this is good shit. Am I a fan of Trump? He's like a great troll. He's doing good. Let the guy cook, okay? I know he hasn't put out a lot of dishes this past year, but maybe he'll get some good ones out. The Council of something, whether Jesus was begotten by God or is God. God is a spirit. It was made flesh in Jesus. Why would Jesus pray to himself? Is the Russian dude math genius? He looks homeless. I don't, it's Anatoly Fomenko, dude. He was saying that there's kind of a discrepancy in the chronology of history, and he was fixing it. Madonna's God. She doesn't want to be your mother. She doesn't want to be your sister either. She just wants to be your lover. She's waiting for you to justify her love. We'll also tackle with whether Jesus was a Jew or an Israelite on my channel very soon. All are welcome. Yeah, everyone subscribe to Rebel Duster, at Rebel Duster. Because he's got some good shit coming up, and it just gets, like, the stream's audio, and everything is getting better and better. And I really liked the overlay last night. Peak. Madonna looks like an alien nowadays, but not back then. Madonna was... Did you guys ever see the Take a Bow music video? That's probably the only Madonna video I really remember. Oh, I think I have a Madonna record back there. Looks good enough for a poke. Well, sure. I've got one of her old records. Like an old record. She's wearing this weird jean jacket with like... who fucking cares? Anyway. A plastic alien, yeah. I know, interesting. We had a good stream tonight though, huh? Better than last night. Is the duality of human emotional traits just a coping mechanism for survival? Everything's cope, dude. The people that I think a lot of things are cope. I mean, you think about it, man. Erika Kirk's a demon. Well, you're just coping, right? Erika Kirk's a fucking the supermodel star. Well, you're also coping. Everybody's just coping somehow. Atheists are like, there's no God whatsoever. That's coping. People that are agnostic, they're like, well, I mean, either way, that's kind of a cope. Everything's just a cope, dude. I gotta take a piss though, all right? I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Damn, that coffee was dank. Duality is more like opposites. Yeah, isn't duality A or B? No. Duality is like black and white, yin and yang, evil and good, dark and light. Duality, total opposites. Good, bad, up, down. What brand of coffee do I drink? I don't really. I'm not like brand loyal, but I am like a light roast kind of guy. I like a light roast, high caffeine, smooth. Duality is more like up and down, black, white, boom, bing, bop, boom, bop, bam. Definitely not A, B. No. The feminine, the masculine, right? God and the devil. Or maybe it's like Lucifer and Jesus. I don't know. Starbucks instant premium is superior. What? Instant premium? You tell me you're not drinking out of a fucking... like a Keurig, are you? I don't think human emotional traits are a duality. We're like the king of spectrums. You don't think anger and love exist as a duality, or hate and love and hate. Another liberal stream. Yep, you just showed up, dude. Magic, shut up, Jew. That's so funny. You look like you listen to metal music. No? You look like you rollerblade. No. You look like you voted for Kamala Harris. It's probably just the only way they can get a reaction in a chat, you know? So it's like, they just say whatever gets a reaction. I don't think so. Love can drive people to murder. What do you mean? Love can drive people to murder? I don't know what you mean, dude. Anger is not murder. Love and murder are not even, it's love and hate. That is a duality, right? Anger and love mesh together too well to be dualistic. Okay. You don't think so? Well, I guess it is emotional. Those are emotions. But masculine and feminine, that's a duality, right? You know, male and female. Love does not drive people to do that. No, that is not love. Ah, good point. Tinfoil time. Both good and bad have the same emotional power, just aimed at a different outcome. Yeah, I get that. We get that. Has it been 2 hours yet? Almost. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. Anger is an attribute of the divine spirit. Anger is a gift. R.I.P. Zach De La Rocha. De La Roca. I don't think he's dead, but anger can sometimes be good. Sometimes, I suppose. Yeah, like those teens that killed a friend because he kissed their girlfriends, but I can't remember their names. It's a funny joke. Flesh is a trap, huh? Well, what do we do the last 10 minutes? We talked about the Baron. Then we talked about Candace. Tyler and his court case. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch the news tomorrow to find something else to talk about. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start doing this more. Like, every time I'm online and I see something stupid like this, I'm just going to have to snag it so we can talk about it. It's crazy. He's watching her show and just dissing her to all fucking hell. And these people are like laughing, like, oh, you cracked me up, dude. Your eye movements, Baron. I love how you made fun of her and mocked her, and that's crazy. Is it a cat profile picture? Yep, a cat profile picture. Oh, that's a lion. Wow. Look at that face. And there's his 100,000. There's the silver play button right there. These are his like attorneys things, you know. And he's got some weird photos over here. Talk about your rap career. I never really wanted to be a rapper. I've done freestyle a lot. We used to do a lot of freestyle, and we would like smoke weed and drink beer at the parties. We'd freestyle. I hung out with the Indians who drank too much beer off the res and shit. I'm being serious. I don't think good and bad can be black and white. There's a lot of gray in between. Like right and wrong are objectively different in various regions, even in the same country. It's right and wrong depending on a moral compass, right? So it can be different. Talk about Netanyahu wanting Greenland way before Trump. I hope we get Greenland. I hope so, dude. Yeah, these just go on and on. This was bananas, dude. That was so fucking crazy. That was just crazy to me. Being serious? Oh. Morality? I mean, if everyone in the country was Christian, you wouldn't need laws, really. I remember a song that ended, hey, 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 smoke weed every day. There's a song out there like that. I don't know what we're going to do about Greenland or any of that shit. Oh, I charged my phone. Hell yeah. Cheeseburger. I think I'm going to make some. I made fucking chicken tonight. I think I'm going to make burgers tomorrow. And I have to, dude, I have to do so much shit. I have to get a birthday present. B-day present. I got to write this down. I like cheeseburger. Well, here it goes. Here goes the fucking neighborhood. Well, it was a good stream, though. It was good. Paul Miller, don't know. Cal's talking about moral relativism versus absolute truth. It is relative, isn't it? Depending on the worldview. But I do like a little bit of absolutism. I got a little bit of the tisms myself. Where'd Dylan Veloka go? That bastard. What else do I need to do tomorrow? Oh, yeah, library. Oh, dude, I watched Beau is Afraid. What a fever dream. 2.5 hours in, I don't think I finished it. Kyle, it's a respectable field of contemplation, good sir. I gotta hit the library tomorrow. What else do I gotta do? I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta hit the library. We got a few minutes left. I guess I gotta call Rebel after this, and then I gotta go to sleep. So that's good. It's been a good night. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get to bed. Big long day tomorrow. Before the fucking storm hits. Oh, I guess I should get water tomorrow. Gonna need that. Oh, what else? I'll figure it out. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I'm going to go through the shout-out list to all the real ones out there. Shout out to Granny and Steady and Mr. Chris, George Pitts, J. Spella Michelle, Double ZW, Taco Time, Nail. Dude, it just fucking died on me, dude. That's the second time it died. No, I don't smoke, dude. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I ain't gambling. Dylan, Papa Josh, DCOTD, Clown in the Mall, Martello Modifies, Rebel Dusta, and Just One Riff, baby. Matthew Kacheri, Lena J, Retro, Scrimtar, Red, Pitchfork, Crash Test, Goat, Drinking Beers, Nathan Miller, Clicks Big Shitter Man, MDL BCN, Bev Kagoozy, Snoopy, Just Looking, Tyler Thomas, Lala B. Infernetti, Morana, Lynn Ellen, Biker Wolf, Jessica Vogt, Jigs Kingdom, Patrick Stanley, Drippish Shane, Sonny and Moto Fuzz, Harafna, Shmokalot, Flamin' Straw, Schmack Miller, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, Eagles fan Seth Allen, and Whisper Jack. Holy shit, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you in the next one. You already know what to do. Peace. Peace out. I hope you have a good night. This is Beanso saying good night. See you in the next one. How?